Sie packen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again here on Tribun, where we present to you the finest art of battle board gaming. Well, the game we are presenting is called Tribun, that's why the channel's name is like it is. And Max and we are showing every Friday to you the latest developments. And yeah, we have another game for you, and stick with us. At the end of the video we will have a question, and it's a really complex riddle, and we will show you the solution, our solution at the end, and before you can pause the video and find the answer to this really complex question. So without further ado, let's jump into the board view. The game of today is called Happy Trappy. Yeah.
Oh, let's get into the game.
Like the battle music. And we are ready to rock. Well, for those of you new to the channel, this is a two-player tactical board game where every turn you have to make a decision. Well, you have to protect your own tribune, you have to bring down the tribune of the enemy side, and therefore you have an army of 35 soldiers, and you can restructure. Unlike in other games, you can say, well, I have a spearsman and someone with a mace, and I combine them to an archer. Or maybe this archer will become a rider, or they will become a heavy bolt gun, or the specially light force, the centuria. It's up to you. You are the commander of this force, and well, you better make the right decisions, otherwise your man and yourself will find themselves in Elysium at the end of the day.
Exactly. And so I usually do this, and you counteract it by putting something in between. Now, usually when I draw these, that means this is like the general movement pattern. If we pick this up, we can see that it is blocked in by its own piece. But the reason why I'm doing this is to show that it could go there if it wasn't blocked in. So that's how this is supposed to be read. And so I usually aim for this or this one. They are very much vulnerable, and we will see a few tactics probably exploiting them. And so you usually block them in.
Yeah, this field is like a curbstone of a mason's roof. The same applies for the black army, where you usually can counteract by blocking this field. So this is crucial in the first development phase, I would say.
And so I like to go for something where I usually... My dream setup is something like doing this, then that one's actually tricky. I don't know what I was thinking, probably something like that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, having some archers that can jump ahead. You see the movement pattern of this archer, he can quickly become a threat.
Yeah, and so this is kind of the idea that you're playing with here.
So in this, you see, I didn't want to have an archer on this spot. I just want to block it. So I combine there, and next step I decombine or combine somewhere else, but there will be a remainder on this field. So yeah, like you pointed out, I'm protecting it. Now it's formidable protected. And now I can go for some further development, but I lost some movements. And unfortunately I have a bunch of these small dudes, and those of you not new to the channel know, well, it's better to have the bigger units, they are more agile.
Exactly, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to come up with like a very dynamic system here, which is why you will probably see me make the very same moves that I suggested.
Yeah. So it's not tricky at all. It's just the movement order was a little different than you showed us.
And it's really predictable how I do this. It's essentially, I usually make one of those, and then either this or this remains. So you will have either this or this. And then on this other side, you will either have something like that, or like that is also possible, I think.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think so, yeah.
last thing that I also like to do is I like to have this kind of setup.
Yeah, 6 archers on this, from your point of view, left-hand wing. It's unusual that you do not have something on the black hexagons.
True, yeah.
That's different. And I have those wingmen watching the battlefield from the side, giving...
I suppose that's what you're going for.
Yeah, they're giving some good protection here, but they can also jump here, or at any point of the game form a rider here or here. So, you see, now I'm the one who's attacking this spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's indeed true.
By the way, when you see those pieces jump, then we are repairing the game. This is a tabletop simulator. You can play for free if you want. Just go to the description down below, download everything you need. Our DLC for the tabletop simulator is for free.
Exactly, and so you really push into this a lot of arches direction, whereas I'm trying to build more agile units. This here might not be agile, but in the future I might go for something like this.
Yeah.
Gobbling up every single one of those.
But it takes time. And I
it does,
just try to be solid. Resilient in a way. I'm asking the question, well, are we going to stab each other? No, you are jumping aside.
Interestingly not though. I think I should have done this in order to combine like that.
Yeah, interesting. Now you do not have the opportunity to get a Dark Rider.
Yeah, so I don't know, I feel that would have been better for my playing style, but
And this is the interesting part. When you restructure your army, you have to think some steps ahead. What do I want to achieve? Do I need a rider on the dark hexagons? Well, then I cannot combine on a dark hexagon with a archer. Why? Because now the field is blocked and I cannot form an archer there, because you can only combine on fields that are not occupied at the beginning of the move. So, well, now, and this field is out of reach.
Exactly. And you can you need an adjacent hexagon, so if you're on a color, this unit cannot combine onto the same color.
Yeah.
Because that field is not adjacent. I think that's a trivial kind of observation you can make, but it means that if you want to play on the color, you should not have pieces on that color. Because you want to have big units that you can combine, and you can only combine those big units if you have units adjacent to the color, not on it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you try and play for yourself for free, then, well, you find it out on your own. If you want to support us, you can just order via email, and we will send you the game wherever on this planet, not in the universe, but on this planet Earth, it will be shipped everywhere.
exactly. So now we have this situation where you protect this as well. I'm sort of attacking this. I opened this one up by combining like that. I'm probably thinking about something like this, for example.
Very aggressive and open structure. Whereas mine is very resilient, but yeah, clumsy a little. Interesting. Now,
You go on the offensive side.
I mean, this one is protected at the moment,
This one is not.
but this one is not. Interesting. Now you have the fork.
Yeah,
Attacking
but
both riders
not
at
true
once.
fork. If you don't want to lose anything here, you would go here, trade one in, and then you can...
Nah.
Well, it's a bit tricky. I suppose you can lose one if you either take here or...
Maybe, but, yeah, you can go there, or can I show what I have in mind? I could easily do something like, let's say,
Oh yeah, that's
combine
also
here.
good.
Now I have a fork. This ballista is attacking this archer and this rider. Now this is a tricky question.
But this is protected.
Ah, you are right. This is protected, but from here you have various opportunities. You can go here, attack the flank. Could be interesting, but I'm going for the same approach. Yes. Well,
But I'm going to sidestep, attack this, and this is protected.
yeah. And
Division.
unfortunately now this one has its hands full of protecting this one, because at the same time it's pinned down. I cannot move because I would expose my Tribune and lose the game instantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
not longer.
What the heck did this archer do? Yeah, thanks. So, okay, I'm going for this block here. Now this is interesting. Why? Because this one is not just protected here, but there and there. Whereas
Indeed.
this one was not protected at all. I created another unit. Well, it's attacked twice, but it's protected 3 times, and so it's very solid at the moment.
Now, a very important thing. This is actually a death threat. So if you were to take here and I take 1,
Yeah, then it's
you
over.
do this. Oops, no.
Stomp.
You do this, and you have
Smashed
this
by a stone.
interesting formation where you're attacked twice, so you need to run away or take something with the Tribune, but everything's protected at the same time.
Yeah.
This. So that would be bad.
And even if you do not attack, I have enough free space to discard any additional pieces I do not need anymore. Usually when there is no space around, then this would be bad. I have one piece that's too much, but I can place it here, and now it's the same situation.
Actually, in this case,
Yeah, this one would work too.
but the interesting thing is that here you can run away, you could combine, so I guess it's not a true death threat.
Yeah, but
in
you already lost an archer, now yeah.
the-
Maybe not. Because
and so you
this one
would
cannot.
lose another archer and be down 6 pieces, and that would suck. So don't do that.
Yeah.
And instead you need to protect against that. Yeah, just going out of the way. With both of those, I might add. Yeah, now I have this. Which, if we have mentioned, this isn't really something you can get through, but you can go along the sides or something.
Yeah, now crisscrossing. You take. Fair enough.
I'm aiming to go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are partially letting me. If I go there, I have to bother with shenanigans concerning this.
Yeah,
So, like-
combining out of the way. attacking the
Mhm.
Tribune,
Yeah.
and
So
already having... This is near death. You have these crisscrossings. So
Yeah,
you step out of the way first. Good choice, I would say. Now this archer can come in handy if he reaches this spot. He would attack and deliver a lot of threats because he's too close to the enemy. So you have to deal with this first. Yeah, now you guard this field. But the
this is a
threats...
very poor way to do that, I think. Because this is just protected by that one. And I want to move this one. And the worst thing is, if I move here, you could go there. And now I'm in very deep trouble. This is intro. You command the lower unit in a conjunction to your own. So you would be attacking all of these hexagons. And that does not look very good.
Yeah. But it's fair to say, though, that the ballista here would be also a crucial threat, because when you reach this spot, maybe I can escape because I have this big brother here. But in
Yeah.
many cases, when you split up to an archer, you crisscross everything and you set fire to my base. So it's interesting. It's still interesting.
I mean, I suppose if you stood there doing nothing, then I would have something perhaps, but I don't think you would.
And
So-
the other thing is, now you have 2 ballistae, and I'm down on time significantly. Now you
2.5
have...
is 110, so that's neat.
Yeah, I'm blocking the way.
And you're preparing to create a 4-high unit in Aquis.
But actually I can't.
But
I
you
mean,
opened up a lot of
this one,
movement for me
this
as
one.
well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that was like in your best interest. Yeah,
Yep.
go here.
And this is another thing to take away. Do not open yourself up, especially when you do not have the agile units. You can restructure very fast. You can go from offense to defense instantly. And I have just this poor defense and just a bunch of attacking units.
The issue is I'm threatening to take 4 pieces here. And you could take 1, but if you took 1,
Yeah, I'm dead.
me, then I have an Okay.
Yeah, the archer can bring me down.
Yeah, and so that would suck. You would rather lose 4 pieces than the game, I sure hope. And yeah, so you go here, attack me instead. That's a bigger threat than losing 4 pieces, arguably.
Yeah, and you can just put something in between, because the archer is covering this escape field, and you surely do not want to step onto this file, because then hell breaks loose by opening up this.
No. Remember, this is
Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right.
But this still is annoying for me because I had to step down and decombine a very powerful unit. I'm attacking you though, so it's not nothing, but...
And if I take, what I probably will do, now it's interesting what will you do. Taking the archer, or the ballista, or coming back with this rider. What, in my opinion, would be the worst solution.
So, without a doubt, you need to take with this.
And maybe Impero.
Yeah, and I sure hope I did.
Great content.
I suppose I was... doing or something? Because this just
Yeah.
No, awful. So, we're both idiots. Without a doubt, you should do this.
Yeah.
Because even if I combine now here, you can still combine there. It's just that you snatched another unit, and you're attacking this, and I can't really get away, and everything sucks.
Yeah.
So...
Time travel on my side. I...
Yeah. That's not much to play with. I mean, it's not terrible, but the move I made was terrible, and you could have exploited it, but I noticed that I would lose the whole thing, so I sacrificed it instead. Because now if we do this, you take... I would probably take like this. Be like, yeah, no way you can threaten me again on this file, right?
Mm.
Which would have lost a piece, but it would have not lost 3 pieces, so it would have been like an improvement. Yeah.
Interesting. Correct prediction. But still, this threat is lingering that you maybe create an archer on this spot, attacking the ballista and this simultaneously, whereas we have to say it's not really a fork, because when you kill 3 pieces here, I have an archer and I can strike back. Maybe, yeah, it's hard to tell.
Honestly, I think if I had to make a move right now, I'd do this. You can't move this out of the way, because I would take here, and that would be really, really bad.
Nah. I can go here, fork you, and this one is gone.
Oh, that's true. And that doesn't even
No,
work.
I would take this first, still having the threat, and then kill more pieces.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's really nasty. I'm quite certain I fell for this. Oh, I didn't. Lucky me.
Yeah. Interesting.
Some choice.
This is bold. I do not know if in the protection that this is a good unit. When you're attacking the Tribune, it's formidable, but here it's not serving the purpose it should.
You could go this and work your way forward.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You
Yeah,
need
let's
to
see.
account for the nasty that I'm going to pick up on. Or actually, you could take this. Oh no, you couldn't because of that. And then this would actually be very interesting, going there.
Yeah,
So,
but I
threatening
can
to go-
take first because this is not protected anymore. So it's a messy game. It's just bare knuckles and
If you take, I think that's very, very risky.
for my
Like-
Tribune.
Yeah, I mean,
No, yeah, but you cannot combine it. You cannot hide beneath here.
yes.
And the next step is going here and yeah. But now
This.
I would easily have this. No. I have to reconsider. Yeah, it's interesting,
Let's
but
go.
maybe you can go here. This one is protected. Nah, it's hard to tell.
So it's complicated, apparently.
Yeah, but
I think I took back a move.
yeah.
Ah,
Now it's your turn, and you
I
try to
did
pin me
this.
down.
reasonable. Also reasonable. Just leaving something in between.
But
But
offering this one.
And I sure hope I did
Yeah.
that, yeah.
And this was just due to time trouble. You see, I'm down to 18 seconds. If I could think and ponder a little longer about this question, I definitely would not have done such a stupid move.
Oh my god, I could go here. That looks...
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I will explode this archer. Yeah. Just foaming everything. Like a foam carpet. Like for a plane when it's emergency landing on without the gears down. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I suppose I went there.
Yeah, I mean, now you can zigzag around. It's just hindering you for one move, and yeah.
Honestly, I wish I did this, because not only does it... Well, it doesn't really threaten to go there. This is actually very well protected, but I want to go there.
Because this ends the game on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, but also you shouldn't underestimate... You shouldn't underestimate just decombining here with this one. Like...
Yeah. A lot of threats. But I would say do not stray from the past too deeply. Now, I immediately jump for the counterattack and saying, well, this is a next threat. Why? You have nothing...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. But you have nothing here to combine with. And if I decombine like that, you're finished. Because this is the attacker. You have either take, but you cannot, because it's protected, or run, but you cannot run here, you cannot run here, and you cannot take this even with the company from this, because it's also protected. Remember, you have to run. Yeah,
Very interesting, you have this little zigzag pattern.
And now you see the power of these little dudes when they are interconnected and close to the enemy. Well, then it's okay. But when they are standing in mid-space, well, then they are doing just nothing. So this is really a threat you have to bear in mind. But yeah, this...
That's why I didn't take there.
This could be considered being a threat as well. And this is pure desperation. Throwing everything I have in your way.
I'm super curious what would happen if I did this. You can either run there, but I think that's...
I can
silly.
just run there. That's the only solution.
No, you could also
I
take.
could take, yeah.
So the interesting thing then is you could go there.
But then I chop you down.
Yeah, then I only have 4 pieces.
But no, I could become... Yeah, I could now become a ballista, and you cannot cover...
Yeah, I could do this.
Yeah, but then I'm running here, and it's over.
Oh yeah. So interesting. It's not that easy to get you there. I suppose we have something similar. Wow, we have the same variation. Oh, sorry.
Man, a lot of good predictions today. That's rare. Oh. Okay.
That's also nasty.
That's a little similar to what you were proposing, but you still have this one on the board. That's the difference. And here's the question. Is it good? What can you do with a drunken sailor? I mean, what can you do when I go here?
Not a lot, I can die.
You have to go here, right?
Yeah.
And this is already next, right?
Exactly. Which is why I'm wondering, should you do something like that in the position?
Yeah, you definitely should hinder my and block my passage to here because it would end you. And now this is the interesting question. I mean, I cannot take here, obviously. It's protected. Where do you go?
Well, you could also take one piece from here.
Ah, yeah, with this one, yeah.
So it's kind of interesting what you should do then. In this variation, I think I would close down with a move like that.
Yeah. I can
So-
boldly step here.
I don't
That
think...
doesn't feel good. Nah, I would most likely go here. Setting up a fork to take, a thread to take here, which brings me even closer to your tiny little dude. Yeah.
And I suppose now it's kind of hard to make a move.
I would say let's go back to the real game. It's kind of similar, I remember.
Not really, I did this, which offered... Oh yeah, actually, I remember now.
Yeah, but it is a clever move. You block the passage here because you surely wanted to defend this. And now it's the interesting question for you, and this is a riddle we were announcing in the beginning. Find the correct movement. Taking here, setting up the passage to maybe go here and bring you still down, or take here and escape somehow, going here, cutting away this, setting up maybe a fork, whereas this is protected, by the way.
So
For the time
essentially,
being,
which one do you take?
or
2 or
maybe
4?
go. So pause the video, try to find the solution, and 3, 2, 1, I would say. Now, Max, it's up to you.
Yeah, so we can just go through both of those choices.
Yeah, okay.
let's say
I'm
you take-
taking here. This surely
And
is
now-
good, right?
And the thing that you would do then is probably something like...
Yeah, too high here, and this is it. Because this one is blocking the...
No.
Okay, you do not...
That's not correct. Like this, for example. And then...
Ah, but
Yeah.
I could take, right?
Yeah, but if you... yeah, that's an issue, right? Hang on for a second.
Something like that. Attacking
Yeah, that's much better, yeah.
and blocking the way. And you cannot go here because of the archer as well. Now I have to retreat,
And this is what happens.
and now you're dead. You're trapped. Happy Trappy, yeah. So this
So
is...
obviously then, if you can take the 4 high unit, you should take the 2 high unit. So let's go through this
Of course.
option.
Now I'm going here, and what are you doing? Chasing
Well-
me out?
Yeah, we're going to do like something... Either... Yeah, I suppose that's enough. Now you have a choice to make.
I mean, if you go here, you break through, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think this is quicker.
Ah, that's much better. Yeah, now I'm dead. I cannot combine. I cannot run here. I cannot retreat back. If I go here, still this spearman brings me down, or the ballista, and if I go here, the same applies for the ballista. So I'm dead. Okay, but
We maybe shouldn't take back.
take
So
here.
you take, then we go there.
Stop for a moment, just setting up
Oh, yeah.
this. Now
Yeah.
I would go here. I'm attacking this dude, but well,
Then-
there's nothing.
Very similarly, you just do this. The enemy can now choose to either roam to the side of the board where you have nothing and get beaten up, like this, and then you're pushed into the corner or go back.
It's very
in-
interesting that these small
actually,
spearmen,
corner.
sorry, that these spearmen can handle this big unit so well.
Yeah.
Because they are just saying, well, come closer, you cannot step through because the ballista cannot attack. And everything in the vicinity is protected and you are very much blocked.
And this is actually also a finish.
Yeah, if you
Just
retreat here,
using this,
yeah,
the-
okay, still. And even if you could go here, then this one would step closer and then you are dead.
So then obviously you shouldn't go there. And if you go here, for example, well, you're still in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
For example, just
This one-
following you would be enough.
You cannot go here. You have to go here.
Yeah, and at which point...
I would say you can go here because this dude is protecting, right?
Yeah,
Maybe it's a bad decision, but you can.
I think this
Yeah,
is
this is
cleaner.
better. Then yeah, you have to go here, and then this one comes here, and it's over.
No, it's not. You could take. So it shouldn't. This should be the here.
Tiny little details. Yeah.
So
and I was
you would
doing
wiggle yourself
even closer.
forward, and then you win.
Yeah. Yeah,
You need
interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting.
So, and I think it's to no one's surprise that going there also doesn't work, for very much the same reason.
Stop for a second. Stop.
Oh yeah.
Because I just want to do it the right way. Okay.
Oh, you couldn't go
this-
there, so you must go here,
And it's
then
the same thing. You bring out this one,
Yeah,
and you
it's-
wiggle yourself closer, and then you die.
Interesting little pattern.
This
there.
pattern is really like wow. This is completely new to me.
And so, actually, you shouldn't take anything. Is the takeaway from this. I'm fairly proud I did that within 20 seconds. And I was like, hopefully.
Hmm.
And I think it worked, as I think you lost on time?
No,
Oh no, I lost.
you lost on time.
How did I lose on time here?
You made. I remember you made the move and you hit the coin, but it was very touchy. Okay, but really, to be honest, I cannot tell if I would have found the right solution. I mean, going here looks juicy. I just for a moment put him back. But I guess this is a good move, and it's interesting that being on
Only we found. It's the only move we found, I might add.
yeah,
That doesn't lose for white.
and it's very hard for black to find a correct answer, because if you say, well, I'm protected here attacking you, well, then you lose the protector. And then it's over, because from here I have a fork here, I have a fork to go here and next you. And next, by the way, is like mate in chess.
I think the fundamental thing in this position is either you lose this and are finished, or you defend that, but then you lose sight of this one, you lose that one, and you're getting finished on that side of the board. And if you like sort of block in an awkward way,
And then you die here.
die base because of that.
Yeah.
So in essence, you cannot attack the Tribune with every move, which you have to do in order to not die because of that. So you need every move to be an attack, and you also need to protect both this and the previous owner of that hexagon. And you just can't do all three at once.
It's interesting that your Tribune is much more vulnerable now than
Yeah.
mine. Usually being a ballista is not that good because I'm bound down to this color complex. I'm on the gray hexagons now and I have to run on these hexagons, so only a third of all possible fields is available for me now. But I can change the color whenever I attack and take a piece or a unit. That's some... yeah, that's a variable in this equation. Yeah, okay.
So very unfortunate ending.
That's true.
Very close ending, by the way. That the move registered, but I still lost. That's unfortunate.
But fair.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I lost a bunch of games lately, so grant me this one. We're
Okay.
on the goodbye screen.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the game of today, or the game in and of itself, Tribun. And that was a word scramble. Anyhow, we hope you will have a great day and a wonderful time. If not, we have a website and you can get everything that you need on that website. Everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything.
The manuals, the game, the pieces, the link to the tabletop simulator.
And yeah, I hope we will meet again. We shall meet again.
And one thing more. And the replay files. Because every game we show to you is down in every video as a replay file. You download it and you just copy it into the tabletop simulator, press load, and you can replay every game we show to you.
Exactly.
That's an offer. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
I think that was a very useful entry to the debate, and we will now finish this video. So, thank you for your time. Until then, see you soon.
On Tribun.